beautiful, crisp,
Clean,
and
clean.
adding that soft goods handkerchief, that red just brings it to such a different level, man. It's so
Knocked it out of the
simple.
park, John. The articulation is like more than I would even ask for on this type of figure.
All right, all right, all right. Welcome back, everybody, to the Collecting Brothers. I'm John. This is Josh. Welcome back, everyone. We're talking toys. You know how we do. I do want to just do a quick shout out to we have like at least I'm part of a local Facebook group that kind of does toys, like toy hunters and stuff like that. But there's a homie on there that was selling two Cosmic Legions, Sligo Riz and Novian Lean for $65, dude. Jumped on that as fast as I could. And the first thing I made with that Sligo Riz and Novian Lean was that blue Tusk Pilot.
Yeah, yeah, it's good to find just like cheap figs for fodder, make your own characters. Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, yeah. And here's what I did with the rest of the parts that I had left over. I made like this weird Sligo, working out days, his off day.
Yeah, yeah, nice,
But yeah, and I also got the Thor Ragnarok for
nice.
15 not bad.
That's a good price. Did it come with the swinging effect?
It did. It was brand. Yeah, it was in box.
Oh, dang, yeah, that's a good one.
So it's sick. So good pickups. You pick up anything come in the mail for you, Josh?
I picked up the Mezco Snake Eyes, and man, this figure is
Ooh,
just phenomenal. Like they knocked this one out of the park. And I just picked it up like secondhand, and then I also picked up. I'm kind of on looking for some Mezcos, like, and I also picked up Mezco Mr. Freeze.
nice.
Yeah.
That thing looks good. Just want to say we're breaking down a lot of San Diego Comic Con news reveal, right, Josh?
Dude, yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot.
It's a lot. Well, it's so much, friends, and we want to do it right. So what we're going to do for you right now, what we're going to do for our podcast is we're going to be running through all the fun little booth tours, all the little prototypes that we're seeing. But for the full breakdowns on all the announcements that were revealed this weekend, keep an eye out. We're going to be dropping those here in a little bit, giving each brand, Marvel Legends, McFarlane, each their own little episode for you guys can get that nice focused breakdown for you. All right. But let's go ahead. Let's see what everyone is talking about over here at Comic Con. Now, of course, me and Josh did not go, right? So from here on out, all the photos are going to be from our friends over at Toy Arc, toyarc.com,
Shout out to
toyarc.com.
Arc.
So thank you so much for these photos. They're there. They're getting all these photos. Now, everything will be from Toy Arc unless specifically specified. We do have some photos that are from other friends in the toy community. They'll have their logos posted and we'll kind of give them a shout out when we get to them. So again, thank you. Appreciate it. Without you guys being there, we wouldn't have all these beautiful images to talk about. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And again, big shout out to toyarc.com. Check them out. Love their site. They also do like his tank, which is specific to Joe and the Transformers too. So, all right, let's get going. So much. Before we get into all that, though, Four Horsemen was doing a drop for their Skeleton Legion builders. And these are like an updated version of their skeletons, or like the full skeletons, I guess.
Yeah,
And
it's just the Maxis Harvester, right? The Maximilius Harvester.
mhm. Yeah, and it's like a more of a bone white than their previous skeleton stuff. So, and they did say it's an improved articulation on this too, which is great news.
I know. Honestly, this is such, I feel like, a lackluster reveal, especially with the accessories. They're so kind of the the bare bones accessories, right? There's no like
Mm-hmm.
kind of unique paint or anything going on around here. And I just feel like they just had to do something to kind of bait people into the in stock sale, right? Because
Which they did do, yeah.
yeah, like that's what this was about. Like they usually just have like one figure so that people come and see, oh, maybe I want a double of like these old figures. Because
Yeah.
for this in stock sale, I'm actually kind of surprised by how much backlog they have.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of scary. Like they maybe that's why maybe also they pulled back on this figure because this figure sold out quick. Like
Yeah, it was in the first couple hours it sold out. Yeah.
yeah, it was like an hour I think, and then it was gone. And then
Mm-hmm.
so like I think
Yeah.
now they're maybe pulling back because they still have like the reinforcements, the
They have a
deluxe
couple of
builders.
limbs.
Yeah, like they're
Yeah.
kind of still backed up even after that like
The mystery box.
mythos. Yeah, they're still
Yeah.
backed up.
Yeah, interesting though for sure. And they did an in stock sale, of course, as well. Cool thing on that, I don't know if you could jump in on there. Just like I looked at just the products, but they had $20 figures. They were just loose, right?
Yeah,
This is nuts,
yeah.
man. $20 Mythic Legions.
And
That's crazy.
I wonder if that's like just because the plastic trays maybe broke like during because they always like shipping stuff like to like shows
True.
and stuff, or
Hmm.
if it's like a trend like maybe they're gonna do this next time because I don't know.
Mm.
I feel like they wouldn't. I think it's more the latter. I think it's more that they broke like the plastic trays probably broke too much and they're just like
Right.
just put it in bags.
Don't worry about it. Yeah.
Um, and then the like what was that? The Skull Man
Yeah. Yeah.
that one sold out really fast
I
too,
think there was only like 93 of him. Someone checked the numbers as soon as the sale started. There was like under 100 of him.
which is weird because usually they like cons they produce like a lot for the people to get like and they kind of stay for a couple days. But this is like kind of the first
Hmm.
time I feel like the event exclusive sold out relatively quick.
Yeah. So really cool, fun sale. It's always fun to see the in stock sales go on and see what people get, see what's available.
People were mad though. People were mad about this guy. But honestly, I actually didn't even get anything. And I just feel like because this is such a lackluster reveal, because if you already have Maximilius the Harvester, you have this exact figure. You know what I'm saying? With
We're saying
like
paint apps.
no, the only thing that's different is like that's what I'm saying. It's like this one's white and the other one's kind of like a cream, but it's like
Okay.
it's the exact
Yeah.
same figure. And like that's the sword, spear, and shield. That's like the sword, spear, and shield that they've been producing since the first Kickstarter of Mythic Legions. That's what I'm saying. Like even the weapons are like everybody has 100 spears, 100 swords, 100 of those
Yeah.
shields.
And it was a bit of a tribute to like the old Harryhausen, Jonah and the Argonauts.
Yeah, that's
You
true.
know,
Looks like that.
a little bit of an homage there, but yeah, there we go. $26 for that Skelly Legion brother. I believe it is sold out, and they did say they're not reproducing it. So
But like I said, guys, yeah, just get the
yes,
harvester
yeah.
and you have it.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's jump over to NECA here. This is part of the Walmart Collector Con. They are doing these bundles here where you get the dwarf and the little, I don't know what was it, goblin.
Yeah, he's a
Can't remember
goblin.
what he is. Yeah, really cool in the retro colors. I think this is
Zorak.
solid. Zorak, Zorak, something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, this is a good 2-pack here. I think you get both those little guys. I think those are the ones that I would want out of the set. I don't know. This fun little 2-pack for the Walmart Collecticon.
And they look like different colors, right? I think these are like even different from even the retro card, right?
I think
Because
they are the retro carded ones.
just the retro ones. Oh, okay.
Yeah, just repacked as a bundle here.
Double.
So you're also getting these Mirage Shredder and a Foot Soldier here in the black and white. Looks
Sketch
cool.
edition. Sketch
Cool.
edition.
A lot more thought than the sketch edition, but yeah, basically a sketch edition. And you're also getting here. These were fun. These are part of the NECA, the Kevin Eastman, Peter Laird.
Eastman and Laird. Yeah.
Yeah, Eastman and Laird line. You get a Triceratron and this evil lady. No, this is cool, man. I love this line. They always knock it out of the park with the paint apps on this. They really do a really good job on, getting that comic that look to it on 3D.
And like the lady we've gotten in red, and so it's just kind of like a blue version. And then the Triceratops is new. That's like the new piece, but honestly it doesn't look as good as like the one that actually has the clothes on, like the purple one. And what's weird is like that purple original Triceratops from Eastman and Laird is part of Eastman and Laird, and it's just like a lot bigger. So I'm not like this one's like so much skinnier just because the shirt's off.
Right, yeah, like it doesn't look as wide and as bulky. So
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
true. All right, and then we're also getting this luchador here. It's kind of fun, just a forearm guy. He's in his wrestling. There's like a wrestling episode with the turtles there.
And cool anytime to just get like a forearm articulated forearm character. Like that's just
And
neat to get.
these deeper cuts, man, too. That they've been so fun to see. All right, let's keep it going here from NECA. Alien Romulus bundle, $79.99, $80 over at the NECA store. This is cool. So Alien Romulus is the new Alien movie, but you're getting like this preserved, like carbonate,
Like a
fossilized alien there. You're also getting the full alien from the Romulus show, face hugger, figure not included. You're also getting these extra little pieces. Now, I'm a sucker for accessories, but I do dig these extra little things here. And I also this face hugger, dude, it is creepy on that paint alien. It's like The spiders from Jumanji when he's in the
Yeah,
floor. That's what this
yeah,
reminds me of, man.
yeah. Spiders of eight-legged freaks. Yeah, exactly. Like the those colors for sure. That's definitely spider
Yeah.
inspired. And they did such a great job on that plastic that's like emulated broken glass. Like I think that's a really neat
Hmm.
effect that I haven't really seen kind of anyone do because it looks like it's like melted and
Right. The acid
like
from the alien. Yeah.
yeah, and so that looks really cool.
Hmm. And you also get a little pulse rifle as well, or what I'm assuming is a pulse rifle, some type of rifle. But yeah, man, those little extra pieces for me just knock it out of the park. You're also getting the little face hugger that comes, or the chest burster. Sorry, the chest burster that kind of squirms around as well. So really cool accessory bundle set. And for $80, man, what do you think? Is that too much for this, or is it all right? I'm feeling like it's all right, but
80, I think that's a little much because if you think
okay.
about like just an extra and then xenomorph, right, it should be 30-35 bucks around that range.
Mm-hmm.
Now
Mm-hmm.
you are getting plentiful accessories and like you never get that many hands. I don't think you even get alternate hands if like maybe a set. So you're getting tons of
True.
extra hands. But it's like,
Stand.
I mean, like the figure's gonna break anyways, so it's like 80 bucks. Yeah, it's too expensive. Straight up,
All
this
right.
alien, it's broken already. It comes broken.
It's gonna arrive broken.
Yeah, her eye's broken. You move out of the box, that alien's the legs, the limbs, too skinny, broke.
Oh my god. All right.
So it's an $80 accessory pack, right? That's pretty good.
All right, but there's that alien Romulus. All right. McFarlane Toys. They came out, dude. Lots and lots of news from San Diego Comic Con from them. Let's go ahead and break it down. Hold on. Let me restart that. All right, next up, McFarlane Toys. And we're just going to do a quick update for them. We're getting the Jonah Hex and the General. So this is what we talked about yesterday. $70 here. The horse comes with Jonah Hex. So you don't have to go and source another horse from somewhere else. The horse will come. It's called the General. He will be packed in with Jonah Hex. Now, also on these, you can kind of better look at the soft goods on this, and he's kind of going back to that like really thin singular fabric, man.
Like for cost issues, like it's hard to judge. But yeah, this coat is going to be an abomination. Like it's not going to sit right. It's going to look awkward in a lot of
Yeah.
positions. It's just like you could even see like the collar of it is not even laying flat. Like it's like curling up. It's prone to tears because a lot of times you'll get like loose threads with these kind of fabrics. So
Yeah.
it's bad.
Yeah, it's a downgrade, and it is part of like that collector's editions that McFarlane is doing. And, we're just reverting back to this when we were getting, tailored things
Like
already.
double, yeah, and it was like double sometimes, yeah, double fabric.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
interesting. But there's the General. I'm assuming he's using the same horse mold he's used before, potentially.
yeah.
Different harnesses there, though. Saddle's probably different. Yeah. So, but yeah, there's that full pack for you. Gold label collector's edition from NECA. We're getting a Pee Wee Herman. This is fun, just NECA doing their movie lines.
Yeah, I think it's a good likeness. The one thing I would say is like there's just a lot of texture, I think, on the face, like too much texture, like almost like
And
even on the hands, like it's fuzzy.
Yeah, this could be a painted prototype, so like the paint's just laying weird. Who knows? But
True. Yeah, guys painting. He's painting in a dusty room, and the dust collected on there.
A lot of something on it. Yeah, I agree with you. There is a lot of texture on those skin tones.
Yeah, it's way too bumpy, but it does look like I'll give him that.
Yeah, it does look like him. There's some different faces. You get this little bird pterodactyl thing there. This is a good reveal. Another one here from their Sesame Street line. They are cooking.
1,
dude.
2, 3.
Yeah, we're getting the count, dude, and he's loaded. We get 2 different head sculpts, a little bat, a little telephone, a candelabra. Yeah, dude, this is cool. This is cool, man. Getting Bert and Ernie, and now the count.
Yeah, and good texture on the skin and hands. Like it's like that fuzzy, because they're like
felt, yeah.
Yeah, it's the felt, exactly. So great accessories, good paint. It's a great release.
And they're also giving us an Oscar the Grouch. Now, from what I saw here, and this is just a booth tour, this is just like a little statue. I didn't see any type of articulation. Maybe the head moves, but nothing outside of that. I mean, it is Oscar. He lives in his trash can. What do you expect?
Yeah, I don't mind that too much. Whenever it comes to kind of these cartoon lines, it doesn't bother me when they don't have articulation. So even minimal, it's like it's okay. Like that's just extra. So he's just gonna have Oscar in the background. It's just a little display.
And what's his worm's name? I can't remember. Is it Inchi?
I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, he's iconic. You're right. I really remember him
Yeah.
from the show. Yeah, that's nice. That's a good detail.
So really cool there. Wanted to throw this in there. They were showing off their Coraline dolls that they normally have, like kind of the wired cloth goods ones, but they dropped this little 3-pack statue kind of play set here. You're getting the other mother, dude, with YB and Coraline. And the cat, of course, but that other mother, dude, that's sick.
Yeah, these are cool. Just like the articulated collector in me, I would love for them to kind of do more figures, like do this, but also give us like these two characters. I mean, I feel like if you just gave us these two characters, that would be enough.
That's enough.
Just like in the bendy wire articulated form like that.
Give me a
maybe the dad too, but with like a swap out button-eyed head.
Mr. Bobinski.
Yeah. No, but seriously, like Coraline is just their moneymaker. Mm-hmm. Like Leica just pumps out anything with they know it's their biggest hit.
It's actually, they announced their new movie, Wildflower.
Yeah, like Wildwood, something like that.
Wildwood, something. And the funny thing is, they announced it by Coraline. Opening a door. Yeah. So it's Coraline.
You want to know something interesting about Leica Studios? I just learned about is that the owner, I can't remember his name, but like Leica loses money every year. Like they're non-profitable. They're just like for the art, and the only way they're actually being sustained is because the Leica owner, his dad, is like one of the largest owners in Nike. And so like his dad literally just funnels money to him, and this kid just gets to burn the money, lose money on all the films, on the masterpiece. Like I love their masterpieces to me. Like I'm so glad that like, because like
Kubo.
this art form, I feel like would not be possible without his rich Nike dad. Literally.
I agree.
Because it's not, they lose money every year.
I mean, it's hundreds, if not thousands of hours of people doing hand movements of puppets like that you could just easily have a computer program, So
shout out Nike. This is Nike funds Leica Studios.
Got to buy some more Nikes then, so I can get more Leica movies.
Yeah, they also even did Leica Studios does like a Nike collaboration like all the time. They'll do like Coraline shoes, Paranorman shoes. They'll do it. Yeah,
that's cool. All right, let's keep going here into the NECA. We're getting a Dimension Xmas Vacation Ninja Turtles. Along with that, they also throw, you can see over here on the right, a Secret of the Ooze Shredder Throne. It's a garbage dome. Let's take a closer look at the Dimension X Christmas Turtles here. These look good, dude. Now, a little freaky, but that's true to the outfits they were wearing. Just too much teeth, right? But
yeah, I think they're reusing the
rock and roll ones, right?
The TMNT tour, the TMNT tour one.
Yeah. I think so too. You get in the shoes instead of the feet, because they had to move around a lot. But I love the Christmas theme here. I love it. Love the hats. I love the Christmas lights on Leo. That looks really good. So yeah, just fun little pack there.
The throne though, that's really exciting. Like they knocked out of the park with the scrap metal, the barrels, like the pipes. Like I didn't know I needed a shredder throne, but yeah, I did need one.
Yeah, I think they did a good job too, and like the whole thing is beautifully painted and sculpted on the back as well. So it's just
sure. Like the rust, they did such a good job on the rusting.
And it'd be cool too if you have your Tokon Razor, you can just set those on the sides as flanking him, right?
Exactly. No,
that would be sick.
Thrones are always, I feel like, a nice just display piece to have. Like they fit perfectly on the shelf and they just add so much to the main villain.
Yeah. We're also getting, we talked about these, right? The black and white Ninja Turtles. They're getting that 2-pack, right? The Hunchback and Wolfman, and then they're just going to throw the rest of them in a 4-pack, which is cool because then you get all 4 turtles,
I mean, you know what's crazy about this? Like, okay, the turtle monster, universal monster is already a niche thing. And so, like, the turtle, universal monster, black and white is the niche upon niche. So I feel like if you were going to buy one, you were probably going to buy them all anyways. So it makes sense.
Fair enough. Yeah. All right. Here we have Ultimate Slash from the the animated show. I love when NECA comes around and does these ultimate versions, right? You just get more accessories, fun packaging. It's cool.
Not only that, but this is truly an Ultimate Slash, I believe. I'm pretty sure. Like, I'm pretty sure those warts are sculpted on, right?
They do look raised and carved out.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
And like the original Slash was not like that. But as you can see from the animated picture in the back, like that's true to form. Like he has those warts and those raised bumps. So like this is kind of a new sculpt. Like, and that's so cool that
Cool.
they added that extra detail, and it's not just kind of like a re-release with more accessories. It's actually kind of
Yeah,
going back and fixing some errors that they made.
that's really cool. One second. Sorry, memes woke up. All right.
You're good.
Yeah, no, so that's really cool. Get a nice ultimate. And usually ultimates are like their definitive
Yeah.
form of that
And
figure.
get that nice tongue out. That one's new. Tongue out face.
All right. Next up, we're getting the Chef Floppy Disk Shredder. Again, from the show. The show was fun, right? The animated show was a lot of fun. They did lots of weird stuff, and so here's just another Shredder version of him. Someone that's really cool. Again, Tattoo. This big old E Honda looking guy. Yeah, Black Widow tattoo. His name's Tattoo. I love this dude. I love a big old beefy guy. I think they did a good job.
Yeah, and he articulates even at the torso, at the man boobs. That's good.
It's true.
He's not just a solid piece.
And next, we're getting Rocksteady here in his vacation mode, and a Bebop.
He's in Rocksteady.
Vacation mode as well. He's got his cooler. He's ready to party, dude.
Cooler is a nice accessory, though. That's nice. I like that.
Yeah, that's cool.
Everybody has one of those coolers, you know.
Everyone's got one of those blue coolers. So yeah, these are fun, man. Again, you think that they've kind of done everything they could, and then they come out with vacation mode characters.
Yeah, and also the they should move towards these, like releasing like these sets, like these dios that they use. I feel like they could produce them and sell them. I would buy them, you know.
I mean, they have done Donatello's lab, right?
Yeah, they did like that, and they did like the realistic kind of balcony tier thing.
Mhm.
That one was like 300, 250 or something like that.
Who
But yeah.
knows? Maybe they will, because they do look good. Maybe do. All right, we're getting Stump Wrestling. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, Leonardo, Donatello, Raphael, Michelangelo. Just a little fun Stump Arena. Stump Wrestling. I guess they were wrestlers for a little bit.
And there's so many iterations of turtles. They're never gonna end. They're never gonna end.
There's a lot here, yeah. And of course, we got Crying Hound here with the forearms coming in with a wrestling ring. He's ready to go with these turtles, man.
That's cool, and especially that the hands can grip, and even the figure's joints are tight enough that it can support the weight. Like that.
That's true.
Really cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
It's always nice, like the same thing they did with like the Marvel Legends Hulk. I remember everybody, when the Hulk was first released, he had a hand that was specifically just tight enough, like the perfect size to put like a Legends leg. So
that is good. We're getting Leatherhead. Can't remember this guy's name.
Yeah, Leatherhead.
Yeah, and then another version. So this is like the cartoon show, and this will be the Eastman and Laird.
Eastman and Laird.
Yeah, so a lot more. Really cool to get those variations. And you can collect what you like, right? You can, if you like more of the cartoons, that's your vibe. There it is for you. If you into the Eastman and Laird look, you go for it. Love that. Love it.
And that we've gotten an animated Leatherhead, but once again, it's like this Leatherhead is fully updated and just has more sculpt, the animated version, because like the original one was just smooth. It didn't have like, and he's Leatherhead, so he's supposed to look like that leather texture. So I'm so glad that like they added that leather texture throughout the body. Like that's great.
Yeah. No, you can actually see it on the sculpt, right? Yeah. And this one is also really good.
I love the Eastman and Laird style. Like to me, that they just did the TMNT line so much good from that line.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then here we got a little Fixin' Turtle here. Yeah. No, again, just more variations. I love it. And Karai, I'm not sure, but as the Shredder version of her as well. She's like Shredder's daughter. And then the Wandering Turtle. Love the hat. Love the rice paddy hat, right? Soft goods, they're all right. They're see-through. They are what they are. What are you gonna do? And then we're also getting an April version 2 of April. Now, in Eastman and Laird's drawing, she is drawn more like this, like like a brown woman. So it's kind of cool that we're getting that representation.
Yeah, and I think this April is so good. Like this is probably one of the best Eastman and Laird figures that they've made. Like I think the paint apps on the face look really good, and everything, man. The hair
looks great. The eyes look good on her, and I think has the black lines where they should be. It's not overdone. It's not overdone. Mm-hmm. Here's also another. I think this is like a foot soldier, not like a shredder, but just like an ultimate one. You kind of remember the bruisers that we talked about a couple weeks ago.
Yeah. This is the Wave 1 arcade boss bruiser.
Yeah. And then the Triceratons, dude. These are fun. Now,
more naked. They don't got the shirt.
Right, they're just out there having fun. And then the Super Turtle.
You guys, we got Super Turtle. We got Dark Turtle. Yeah.
Wandering Turtle. We got Fixin' Turtle.
And the thing is, they've made the dark Donatello. they made Dark
Oh
Donatello
yeah.
figure. So now you can have the Dark Donatello, which is Batman, and then the Super Turtle Superman. Now we need like a Flash and a Wonder Woman,
A Flash Mikey and
Flash Mikey.
Wonder Woman April, a Green
Well, no,
Lantern Leo.
yeah, yeah, something. Fill it out. Fill it out.
But look at the soft goods on this one. These are actually tailored, man. Got the folded, got the wire. Not
It's
bad.
double. Yep, exactly.
Yeah, love that. Love that. Just such a big difference, man. That makes. Here we got a bloodied up shredder. It's all ripped up. Looks good.
We've got in this one like the only thing that's different is that it's red because the original one that was like the Target exclusive, it also had the bloody drip shirt. It was just
okay.
blue. And came with instead it came with like the head, like the face head sculpt.
Oh, okay. All right, then we get this little like marshmallow. I don't know. It's turtles, man. Something from Dimension
It's a marshmallow on fire, yeah.
Another wandering turtle. Nomad turtle. Love
that one looks cool.
Yeah, the tunic, the little thing, the headdress. I dig this.
And the boots, like the furry boots.
You like
cool.
the boots, yeah?
Yeah.
He's out in like either Saudi Arabia or Mongolia, walking the earth. All right, here we have some Last Ronin stuff. So we got through the animated stuff, we got the Eastman and Laird stuff. Now we got the Last Ronin. Now this is April O'Neil from Last Ronin.
Dang, okay.
Yeah, she's looking tough. This is next generation turtles.
Baby turtle.
So, like I said before, April's been messing with the TCRI ooze, and well, let's just say that there is a new generation of turtles coming. But if you notice too, April, this looks really good. In the story, she's older, she's haggard, like she's just been through a lot. She has a cybernetic arm, a cybernetic leg, like she's been through a lot. So I think they really captured like the tiredness of her in here.
And the face sculpt looks good. Like it's got that, cartoon semi-realistic vibe to it.
Which is what Ronin just walks that line, Yeah, it gets the second generation turtles here. They're fun. Getting some more Sinja bots, patrol bots with armor and different arms as well. And the white ones too as well, like the higher ranked ones.
So I like that they're using like metal paint. Like it's shiny,
metallic. Yeah, it does look good. Just kind of change it up there. But we're also getting not Karai. Well, this is kind of I don't know. All right. This is Casey. This is April and Casey's daughter.
Okay.
And they call her
That's
Casey.
not too much of a spoiler. Yeah, that's not too much of a spoiler.
So they call her Casey. And it's funny because when the Last Ronin shows up, he's like, April starts yelling, Casey, breakfast is ready. And he's like, what? Casey's here? And then it turns out it was the daughter because Casey.
Yeah, it's a girl and boy name, yes.
So it was cool. So really cool to get Casey. This is like more of in her battle armor. She has she has multiple looks, but this is when she's more fighting against the Sinja bots and stuff like that. But love the cape. Love that it's looks to be like there's a wire in front of it. A little bulky, I feel like. A little like puffy, but
yeah, that's just unavoidable with the nature of the pleather.
Yeah, the textile, yeah. But yeah, no, cool. I bet we can take that off and you have a nice little, ninja Casey there. So, and she runs around with the Ronin, like the Ronin trains her. All right. And then you kind of see these guys in the back. These are
that big boy.
These are the next generation turtles. So that big boy.
When they grow up?
Yeah. So see this little guy?
Yeah. How did they grow up that fast?
Well, that they start the story. Like the story ends with them like as babies, and then it goes.
So they do a time jump in it?
Well, no, the Last Ronin ends with that. This is like next generation. It's like Last Ronin next generation. So it's a separate
so
series.
The last issues with the big boys.
No, you don't see these until the next series, which is Last Ronin Next Generation.
Oh, okay. They look cool though. I like the designs of them.
Yeah, and it's interesting because there's also here on the left you can see the all white one, the albino one. And it's just cool to like get new turtles with new personalities, like, right? Because we've known the turtles, the four brothers, for so long, and you just know their personalities, right? Party dude, rude dude, leader, dude. And it's cool to get the turtles again, but different personalities and different looks. So yeah, that's the little guys. They grow up.
That is really cool, and I like the decision. And this is more of the comic creators to make them like different sizes, because turtles are all the same size, and I get it because it helps with the toys, because you can just make one mold. But like to have a big boy, you got it. Like when you think of teams, you always have like one tank,
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, Odin, Uno, Moja, and Yi. Those are the new turtles, man. I
That's
love
cool.
them.
So this comic, the last run in next gen, is going on right now.
Yeah, they like. I think they've done a couple issues of it. Yeah, it's going.
Dang, I gotta
It's
catch
getting.
up. I want to read that.
I'll let you borrow Last Ronin, man. It's a good
Okay.
story.
Okay.
But or sorry, I keep calling her Karai. Casey comes with her bike. Well, that's cool. I like that we're getting a bike, your vehicle, to go with we go with Casey.
Yeah. It's
All
like
right.
like look at the wheels are weird. Like there's no
Right there. Yeah, there's no
freaking ribs.
rim.
This is a
Yeah,
future bike. Yeah.
it's a future bike. Yeah, so it's cool. But as no surprise, Tatsu
That's so
Tatsu
yeah.
Tatsu is here, fully revealed, soft goods, everything, even though people have him in hand already. Shout out to Toy Shiz. He's the one that this is the photo that we got.
People already have this. How?
It was being sold in stores. Like people got it from
Already?
Walmart. Yeah, people were able to buy it.
Oh
I've
wow.
seen it with in hand. It's nuts. But yeah, here's the full reveal though. Looks good though, dude. I feel like the soft goods, they did a good job on them. You know, it is a baggier fit.
Yeah.
But that is the aesthetic for his clothing.
Yeah, and I feel like, and it's only when the opportunity is presented, but I feel like soft goods get elevated so much more when the character has a hard plastic thing. So like when you get
Okay.
that
Yeah.
contrast, and like I said,
Yeah.
it's only if the opportunity presents itself, because it's not every character can have that. But like when you get that contrast, it just makes the fabric pop even more. And I also think it helps make the fabric fit better because it
Yeah.
holds it in place.
Holds it in place. Yeah. That's cool. No, this looks fun. Again, Secret of the Ooze, filling up that character.
Face good.
When am I gonna get my Vanilla Ice figure?
You're not getting it. You're not getting that.
I know. All right. Well, thank you, Toy Shiz, for letting us borrow those photos. Let's keep going here. McFarlane Toys. These are the kind of the reveals that they did from just like a presentation they did at San Diego Comic-Con. First up here is gonna be this biker guy. It's like a Red Hood. I think it's
Red
from
Hood. Red Hood.
Arkham Knights. Arkham Knights is the game. I think that's where they're pulling from.
Okay.
Might be mistaken, but they are going to be selling these separately. So you can get the bike. That's so cool. And Red Hood. So love it.
That is a nice bullet bike though. Like, and it might be a little big for Legends, but I bet it could work.
McFarlane does a good job on their vehicles, man. For the price
they
point.
do. That's honestly like that's true. That's what he does best, honestly, I believe.
All right. Next up, Spawn crossing over with Call of Duty. I believe he has a skin in Call of Duty that you can buy. So why not make the figure? So this is fun. This is a fun figure, man.
It makes sense because he did the same thing with like Mortal Kombat. He made the Mortal Kombat Spawn when he was in the game.
Yeah, that's true. When am I going to get my Soul Calibur Spawn?
That's what I was just going to say. Yeah, they need to make a Soul Calibur. That's with the double-sided axe. Yeah, that's
and the big boot. One leg with the big boot.
Well, yeah. That's kind of gone away. Now it's just like 3 braces instead of 1.
Yeah. So that's really cool. Next up, Batman animated series, Batwing, dude. Freaking huge. Yeah, these are fun. Again, all the vehicles,
Batwing,
right?
Wow.
Next up from the animated series, you get some more figures. Two-Face, Joker, Batgirl, Hercules, and then like some type of messed up Batman over there. Christmas Joker too.
Yeah, Christmas Joker, and this is Lightning Strike Batman.
Oh shit. Okay.
Lightning Strike.
And then looks like Zeus. Sorry, not Hercules. Zeus over there. All right. Let's keep going here. This is part of the collector editions. This is like more the premium stuff that he does. We're getting a Dark Knight Batman, the old man, beefy boy. Getting Green Lantern, but the Green Lanterns come with 4 different alien heads, and especially the beak one.
I gotta buy 4 Green Lanterns now.
Yeah.
Get my corpse going.
I have an extra
with Kilowog on the way too. Yeah.
Yeah. I have an extra John Stewart. You can use that ad to fill it out, man. Because
You're right. I think I have 2 John Stewarts too.
You're good then, dude. You're good.
Well, no, I need that's too many. There's 4 heads. That's sick.
That's true. And then Huntress. So that's cool. Can't wait for those.
Really nice releases from McFarlane. Yeah, those are good.
Doing good. Next up, oh my god, dude. Batman. Schumacher's Batman with Alfred there. He's the only one who was the same throughout the whole series. But the
remember we had this toy?
That's just what I was gonna say, dude. It hit me so hard. I was like, "Oh my god!"
I played the wing.
Played with this, the big old wing. Yeah,
yeah. Like we had like a 6. It was like a 6-inch version. It was big.
It was big. And then we had this one.
Like it was maybe a 4-inch version. I don't know, but it was big.
It was big, and then we also had like the the silver one from Batman and Robin when he fights Mr. Freeze, right? The flying one.
Yeah.
No, yeah, this one was just like, oh my god, I played with this toy. So yeah, we're getting that Batman, Val Kilmer Batman, I believe, when he fights the Riddler vehicle, man. And I'm hoping that Alfred comes with him, kind of like they did the Tumbler with Lucius Fox, right?
Oh no, I think this is yeah. You get Alfred with this.
Okay, cool, perfect.
Yeah.
But that's not it. They're also going to do a single releases on all these figures that were kind of the packed in the movie pack that he actually did last year as a convention exclusive. So you get the Keaton, Kilmer, Clooney. There you go. And Alfred.
The Alfred that works across. Yeah.
He's the only one who's the same through all. Next up, Joker. This is the Joaquin Phoenix Joker. He's also coming with the Robert De Niro character and that playset, dude.
No, that is good.
Yeah.
Especially for how iconic that scene is, you know?
Right, where he's like, you can't make jokes like that. Yeah, no, this is cool, man. I do like where they're going here. And that to get that type of Joker, too. I know there's probably a company that's done it better, with soft goods and stuff like that, but this is cool for me.
There was a third party that made it unlicensed. It's called The Clown, and it is absolutely phenomenal. And it's 6-inch soft goods, just like you're describing. But it was like $90. But yeah, like it's cool. But yeah, I hope maybe with the second movie that like Mayfix can give us like a Joker, like a Joaquin Joker. Because I need a 6-inch high quality one,
Mm-hmm. It'd be cool. I am interested in that playset, man. I can do some Eric Andre. You can do some all sorts of fun stuff with that thing, dude. I'm excited.
Yeah, that's a nice playset.
We're not done here. We got Effigy, The Question, and Shining Knight. Just more McFarlane, deep cuts, fun characters. The Question looks good. He's kind of like got Dick Tracy vibes, just blue. Yeah. Effigy looks like some kind of burning guy, and Shining Knight and some kind of Amazonian. So lots of figures. All right, and now we'll go ahead and end it for McFarlane, man. A lot of fun stuff, dude. A lot of fun stuff. All right, let's take it over to Jada. Jada coming in hot, dude. Cyberpunk Edge Runners. Look at that. Dude. Look at that soft goods. This is coming from Jada. You're probably paying 25, 25. I can't remember how much the Street Fighter figures were.
25.
Okay. This is $25 if this is $25.
Really?
This is amazing.
Yeah, I don't see how they can solicit that for $25. Like that to me, like, and I hope they do, but the jacket, insanely tailored. Like, look at how much different fabrics are going on: the blue collar, the gray inside, the white.
He has a pockets,
and even like the cuffs are like actual jacket cuffs, the jeans.
Mm-hmm. This is nuts.
This is honestly sleeper anime. One of the coolest animes. And it's
Edge Runners,
super short, such a good anime. The only thing I would say is, and I don't know what it is, and I think it maybe has to do with plastic. Now that I think about it, now that so many companies, like we've seen McFarlane, and you guys will later see in an episode we talk about me and John later that who is it? Jazzwares is doing anime figures now, and now Jada. So we have kind of 3 cheaper anime figures, but the faces always just come out weird compared to like a Figma or Figuarts, right?
Yeah.
And I think it's I don't now that it's like so like a reoccurring issue. I think it's maybe just the plastic or something.
I mean, I think let's see, Jada, Jazzwares. I think those are domestic companies.
And McFarlane.
Yeah, those are probably stateside United States companies. Maybe it's some like weird cultural difference or interpretation. I don't know.
Maybe they need to hire like younger gen artists because they'll know what's up. Like when they see an anime face. Maybe it's just like old guys that are not familiar with the properties. But yeah, something about the faces to me looks off. I think the sculpt looks good and the colors all look nice, but I think the faces are a little weird.
Yeah, I agree with you. So both characters, soft goods, man. But yeah, this is nuts, dude. We'll see what the price point is on these. I'm excited. Jada's got my attention.
It's cool because it was like a well-received and popular anime, and Figuarts and Figma haven't done any they've only done this. They've only done like Cyberpunk video game figures, not anime figures.
I see. McFarlane did video games too, huh?
They did the video game. Yeah, they did the Johnny. Yeah, they did Johnny. The Keanu Reeves Johnny.
All right, next up from Jada, Tony the Tiger. Tony the freaking Tiger, dude. You go with your Chester Cheeto.
And my cool. Garfield. Yeah, I didn't know I needed this, but like, am I gonna develop like we've like an American cartoon kind of shelf? Chester Cheetos, Tony the Tiger, my Garfield, my Odie, my NECA Muppets.
Yeah, this is good, dude. That and the paint ops. beautiful, crisp,
clean,
and
clean.
adding that soft goods handkerchief, that red just brings it to such a different level, man. It's so
Knocked it out of the
simple.
park, John. The articulation is like more than I would even ask for on this type of figure. Like
Mhm.
it's more than I would ask for. And then that spinning ball effect with the frosted flakes box.
With the
Come
frosted
on.
flakes box, dude. Yeah, easy
We
catch.
gotta think for a sec. Who else do you like? Because I didn't know I needed this figure, but now I need this figure. Who else would you want?
Maybe some
Maybe
Scooby Doo.
Lucky.
Jada's
Okay,
also
Lucky.
doing Scooby Doo.
6-inch scale, Scooby Doo.
Yep.
I need him. I love you, John. I love Scooby Doo. I'm sorry, I love. I remember I used to have a set. I got the whole set. It came with the whole game inside, and the box was cool because the box was the Mystery Machine box.
I'm telling you, dude. Yeah, this is Jada 6-inch Scooby Doo. Get some Scooby snacks. Get Shaggy here. You getting, I think the Creepers, what they call them.
Dude, he's iconic. Like I remember, like I don't know what it's.
He's in
like,
the theme song.
Show or the movie. Yeah, no, like, and I feel like it's so smart. Jada's picking up really good licenses that are not done. You know, like
yeah,
like
Street
and I
Fighter.
feel like this is like really gonna sell well. I feel like for American markets, you know.
So you can add this to your American cartoon.
Exactly.
Shout out to
Your
Robo. Shout out to Robo. Robo don't know for these photos here. He was also pretty hyped about them.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
so,
Scooby Doo's kind of it's an older thing, but it's just like transcended. It's gone for so many. It's like Pokemon now.
I'll tell you this much. Me and my kid were watching Scooby Doo today. He saw the boomerang ad. He's like, I want to watch Scooby Doo, and we watched the episode of Scooby Doo.
It's some quality stuff. It's some good stuff. Yeah.
It's fun. It's just good. Animation's slow enough. It's not like super slow, but it's slow enough because it was just old back then, you know. But yeah, no, this is cool. So that means if we got Shaggy, Scoob's next, got to get the mystery gang, right?
The whole gang, a couple villains, and then maybe like give me a mystery machine, 6-inch mystery machine. I'll be good. Okay,
They'll do it.
I hope so. Just give me, please. Like imagine a shelf with like the gang, the mystery machine, your Ghostbusters, and the Ecto one, and then the Turtles and the Turtle Van. Imagine that shelf.
Hey, yeah.
Beautiful, right?
Yeah.
It's just like iconic.
Just 80s nostalgia. Yeah. All right. Let's keep going here. Some more Street Fighter from Jada Toys. Shout out Toy Migos. Shout out Toy Migos for this one. We got E Honda, dude.
Oh, this is a good figure, man.
This is good. I love my big boys. Love my big boys.
Big boys. And you know, the toe articulation doesn't bother me because sometimes I have an issue with it just because I feel like it messes with the balance. But because he's like the feet are so big, I think it might not affect the bounce too much.
I mean, that cut is halfway through his foot, so we'll see. But yeah, no, really cool to get E Honda, man. Just getting filling out their Street Fighter line, man. Love it. All right, let's jump over to Diamond Select. They're giving us a wave 2 of House of the Dragon. They love it. They're so excited about it. They're giving us more figures here. Don't watch this show, but I know there's that Frankenstein guy over there on the left, the Doctor Who. We got a Cyclops and then some Queen over here, right?
Yeah, no, it's a good show. It's a good show. The one thing I will say is it's better than the original. Remember we were talking about the original release and how the arms were just weird because
they
were just monkey arms. I feel like they fixed it a little bit, but I'm still getting that monkey arm elongated off the chest, really long arms. Like you look at Aegon, Aegon's got the eye patch. I think it's just like a monkey arm effect. I feel like the arms are going too low.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I see what you're saying. Yeah,
like they're almost at his knee.
Almost at his knees, yeah. Yeah, we'll see. It looks like you do get some dragon eggs, though. That's kind of cool as accessories. Those are fun.
Oh, yeah, those dragon accessories are nice. And I feel like the likenesses are all there. Like the likenesses are really good on all three actors. Like I can see each character.
This is Diamond Select, so when they do a good job, they do a good job.
And they're $30 and they're reasonably priced and highly detailed. It's just
articulated well enough. Yeah. All right. Let's jump over to Mezco. They had some fun things. First up, Junkyard Joe from their 1/12 collective. This reminds me of the movie 9, the animated movie 9.
Oh, yes.
You know,
yes, I see it.
This looks cool. I love, the Rebel Society stuff where they can just kind of do whatever they want. But this Junkyard Joe with the kind of military, Vietnam-esque with the 9.
I was also thinking like a Hellboy character too, kind of like with the Nazi guy in Guillermo del Toro's like
the sand guy, yeah, he does.
This looks cool, but no, I definitely see that 9 stuff going around. Doom, 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 doom. The Coheed and Cambria is playing. This you're right. Whenever they do their Rumble Society figures, they're
Yeah,
always so cool because they're always so creative and
fun.
wacky. And yeah.
Yeah, there's so
The only
much
thing I
fun.
don't get is that why the Rumble Society is more expensive than like a GI Joe or like a DC. I don't know why.
License figure. Yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting.
It's so weird. So yeah.
All right, next up, Tangerine. Again, another fun character from the Rumble Society. Love this, dude. Suit looks good. I
It's like
love like
something out of Kill Bill, dude.
yeah, 100%, right? 100% from like some type of blaxploitation movie, from the 70s.
Yeah.
Yeah, this looks fun. This looks fun. And then another Doc Nocturnal. The monster who hunts monsters. Love this character. Love that they're doing some more iterations on this. This like that crimson red looks really good. And I love the helmet with the cross on it, dude. That's a really cool aesthetic.
Yeah, and one thing I love, it's kind of hard to tell in this picture, but it's like the fabric is ribbed. And whenever they do ribbed fabric,
Okay.
it just hugs the figure better, even when you articulate it, because it can flex. So whenever you
right,
do
there's some
ribbed
give to it.
fabric,
Okay.
yeah, it just works so well.
He looks good, dude. He looks good. All right, let's take it over to SH Figure Arts. Some Godzilla stuff here. We're getting some Shin Godzilla figures. Here we're getting all different forms. First, second, third, fourth, and final form. This is fun, dude. Shin Godzilla was one of my favorites. It is still one of my favorites. Yeah, no, Shin
when I
minus one.
first saw that, I thought it was a Godzilla and he had a tail that had another Godzilla head body on it and a head. I was like, what the freak is that? But no, it's two
It's a
separate.
double, yeah. It's like the one that
the
came out of
baby.
the baby, the one that can just it just crawls, right? Yeah. So really cool to get more versions of Shin. Love Shin. Great job. Next up, though, you can see over here on the left, Ava Unit 2 Godzilla, the purple and green.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense, right? What I'm more excited about, though, is the one here in the middle. This is Godzilla from Godzilla 2017. This is World Godzilla. So this is a timeline where humans like left Earth and then came back to it. And on their way back, well, they left because Godzilla was like destroying the world. But when they came back, Godzilla like had mutated to just a giant, like a huge monstrous thing. And they call him World Godzilla, but it's like the Netflix series, like the 1, 2, 3 Godzilla World series.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. It's fun, and that's like the look for him, the skin tone, like the skin texturing. They did perfect on that. Man.
When I saw this, I was like, put the Berserker Guts helmet and the Berserker sword.
Yeah.
And you have with your Ava Unit 2, you have the Berserker Godzilla. The skin and the armor gotta look similar.
Yeah, right on. Yeah, there we go. This is just more Godzillas from SH Figure Arts. Love it.
They're never gonna stop with those. No. That's what I'm telling you. That when I say that a Guts Berserker Godzilla, that's actually a possible.
Ultraman, all Kamen Rider.
Yeah.
Let's jump over to Figma. Figma gave us these Samus. Now we've seen the Samus before, but I'm here for that EMMI figure from Metroid Dread, dude. I love this. Like, remember Red Planet with Val Kilmer, Tom Sizemore, and Carrie Ann Moss Trinity? They're on Mars. They get stranded on Mars. They're trying to grow, and they have a
Sounds
robot.
so familiar.
They have a robot with them, and then the robot like turns on them because they crash land. That's what the vibe.
Wait, it has a bright red eye just like this.
Yeah. It's like a dog, right? Love this aesthetic, and I love the cybernetic of it. The houndish qualities to it.
Yeah, put it next to your Portal figures.
There too. Yeah, with your cell. Yeah, that'd be fun. So really cool little things from Figma. Love it. I think these are fun.
And I like that they put the price tags with their figures. That's just nice. I feel like a lot of companies don't do that.
Yeah, they kind of put
that transparency.
Yeah. All right, Mayfix. They got a lot here. So we got these little cards, which there's your Joker. Mayfix.
Thank you, Mayfix. Jesus. No, Matrix. You're kidding me.
And Berserker. Now that's not Berserk. It's a different anime. Berserker.
Yeah, it's Berserk. Yeah.
So, dude.
I actually just heard. It was kind of crazy. I just read up about Berserker. Like I just found out about it. Yeah.
Now this
is like an old anime. Yeah.
This lineup, man. Matrix. There's your Joker. It's gonna be amazing. And Berserker, dude. I'm excited. Yeah, that is gonna be sick, man. Like there's so much possibilities with the Matrix. Like they can do like all 3 movies. We'll skip the 4th one. Different looks. For me, I need a 3rd act Neo. That's all.
With the long coat.
No, with the long coat, if it's removable to have his full like his bandit layers and his where he has all that like
I'll take all the
final
Neos,
fight
dude.
scene. I'll take
You need
yeah,
all
that's
three
true.
Neos, all three Trinities, all three Morpheus.
The
Mr. Smith,
twins. We
the
need the twins.
twins, Mr. Smith,
Jada. Oh, Ghost. Yeah, the whole team from Jada's team, man.
Yeah.
Oh, Tank.
I don't know if they'll get that deep. We'll see, but for sure we're gonna get the trio and Mr. Smith for sure.
That's true. Yeah, we'll get the three. Yeah. And what's the Oracle's caretaker? That Asian guy. That guy's cool. That guy is cool.
And the guy who drives the mech, the islander, what's the guy's name?
Oh, Apu. Yes. No, what's his name?
I think know.
It's no, that's the APU. Yeah, Captain Tennille.
Yes, that guy.
Yeah,
dude. That guy.
Oh man, that'd be sick. So really cool. Let's keep going here. We got some Justice League stuff. Here we have. I'll show you. This here is what's it?
Who's that?
Deathshot. It's Idris Elba.
Oh, Deadshot.
Deadshot.
No, not Dead.
What's his name?
It's not Deadshot, dude. Deadshot is Suicide Squad Will Smith. That's the Deadshot. This is what is his name? I can't remember. But I know you're talking about the guy from Suicide Squad. Idris Elba from Suicide Squad.
Yeah, that's his name.
What is it? Name? I don't know.
Hold on, give me 1 second.
There's there's Deathshot, Deathstrike, Deathstroke. There's a lot of death. There's a lot of assassins with the word
Bloodsport.
Okay. Okay, Bloodsport. Yeah.
So we got Bloodsport here. Got Peacemaker.
Good. Very cool.
John Cena, Peacemaker. We're getting the Aquaman figure that we talked about, but also the Black Manta. Love Black Manta's look from the movies versions. Now in the movie, he's kind of whatever, but love that look. And then we're also getting over here the sins of Ezra Miller, Nega Flash.
That's Flash. That's cool. Now really good reveals, and also too like with the Suicide Squad. Well, no, it wasn't Mayfix because Figure Arts just gave us the James Gunn Suicide Squad Harley. That's all we got because it's Harley.
Okay. Yeah.
And that might scale because she's female with these, but they'll probably end up making their own Suicide Squad.
Yeah, they'll make it. So we need a rat catcher. That's a hole in my Suicide Squad. Need a rat catcher.
Won't scale, but yeah, we do need a rat catcher and Polka Dot Man.
I have Polka Dot Man.
No, it doesn't scale. It's not going to work. I'll tell you right now. Like all that McFarlane stuff just goes in. This is what you display.
What about my Nanawe?
Nanawe will scale. That's the one I'll give you. Like I think Nanawe will work. So definitive version, you get the Bayfix with the McFarlane Nanawe. Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be fun. No, yeah. I'm excited for these, man. The Suicide Squad I love that movie. It's a fun movie.
Yes, it's a really good movie.
Great team. So okay. Let's keep going here. Getting some more. This is just Shazam. We got Dr. Fate. We got Shazam. Black Adam.
And then Robert Pattinson Batman.
Just showing off stuff they have already. And here we got some John Wicky stuff. So just to get them in hand, showing them off. John Wick 3, Parabellum. You're getting Stick there. You're getting different John Wicks from the different movies. You also get Megan from that that robot doll movie.
Well, that's cool.
And
a re-release of the MJ Bulls, dude. I'm so glad they're re-releasing this because
now is this the re-release or is this a new one? Because I think the first one was red. He was wearing his red jerseys.
I think you're right.
So this is.
But I mean, it's basically a re-release. I think it's just the white jersey. Yeah. I mean, because they did the red jersey and they also did the Dream Team USA.
The Team USA, yeah.
That's Dream Team, dude. Dream Team.
That's the Dream Team, yeah. No, yeah, cool to get Jordan back out there, man. And his,
I need to get Jordan for sure.
Yeah, that's fun. Let's keep going. So, Zack Snyder, Justice League, Superman. We saw here's the Nightmare Joker. We're also getting Nightmare Batman.
Which is really nice because I feel like, did Figure Arts do it? No, wait. No, Figure Arts never did a Nightmare Batman. Only Mezco did one. So Mezco did one, but Figure Arts never did one. So yeah, good to get another Nightmare Batman.
No, I think it's going to be good. And I don't know. This is going to be fun. Cyborg, you get into the Aquaman, but also finishing up the team here, Wonder Woman.
Well, what's funny about, so like, I don't know how much it's got to be all new, but like Mayfix has technically already finished the Justice League, but it was Joss Whedon's Justice League.
Right.
So like
Zack Snyder's.
Yeah. So now he's doing the Zack Snyder because we have a Justice League Wonder Woman. And I mean, besides, I think a color change, there's not much change within the actual costume.
Yeah.
It's the same. I mean, it's even the same within all like the whole universe. Her costume really never changes. So I would assume though, at least the head sculpt will be better because that was such an old Mayfix. I think I have it right here. Yeah, here it is. There's the older Wonder Woman Mayfix from Justice League. So like the face was kind of off. So I think they're just like doing a whole
Okay.
complete redone because it's like grayscale. So it's
Update.
like, yeah.
Yeah. But you also get in that blue suit, Superman. You get the black suit Superman. You get Flash, Barry Allen, and then the armored up Batman as well.
Oh my gosh. And yeah, like one thing I like though too is that, and this is just Zack Snyder, I think the original Superman Mafex, the blue was like really dark. And I think he brightened it up like
yeah, he did.
And so it just looks better. It just looks better, that blue. And like when they do that bright blue, then instead of trying to be like that grungy, realistic, oh, Superman's like dark blue, you know? I mean, he did do that in Man of Steel, but then in Justice League, he changed it.
A little more.
And then we're getting the tack suit Batman, which that one we've never gotten.
Okay. Sick. Excited. There's that Zack Snyder Justice League.
And you know what's going to be cool to compare? The Zack Snyder Mezco Justice League, because that's complete. And the Mafex Justice League, that's gonna be like the battle, like which one is better. I'm kind of scared because one of these are better because I have the Mezco one, but now I'm looking at these might be better.
All right, let's keep going here. Get some Hush. Always love Mafex loves that Batman Hush, dude. Getting Batgirl, dude. That's pretty cool. Love that. I'm not sure who this is.
It says, oh, it's Clark Kent. Just Clark Kent.
Oh, okay. So just the Clark Kent with the Superman. Love that. Nice.
That's actually nice because I feel like people don't make Clark Kent figures, and I feel like that's something we need. That's a good one.
usually make Superman figures. So again, filling up that Hush line. There's a little closer look at the Zack Snyder Superman there. There's a up close look at the Nightmare Batman. This looks
Nightmare
good,
one, man.
Yeah, he looks good. Love this aesthetic, dude. They did a good job. And then there's the tack suit Batman as well. It looks good, dude. A lot of detail too, and it's cool to see on these grayscales, like just the different textures that you get out of it. Sometimes that gets lost in the paint apps.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's the the separate version,
the Flashes,
the yellow Flash, right?
Such a good movie, man. I love that Flash movie. Like, who have they done? You know who we need that nobody's ever done? That's like a no-brainer. Give us a Flash Zod. Nobody's like, no company, no import company has ever made a 6-inch Zod besides Mattel. That's garbage though. So like there was a Mattel Zod, but like no high-end company has done a Zod, and I feel like Zod is huge in Man of Steel and huge in Flash. So like, to give us a 6-inch Zod would be nice.
Interesting. Yeah, here's a closer look at the Peacemaker from the Suicide Squad. I think it looks good.
Yeah.
They're also getting a Superman, the movie Doomsday here. Or is this the show? I can't remember. Superman Doomsday. I mean, compared to like the McFarlane one I have, this one looks a little smaller. But that might be more accurate to wherever the property is.
It is accurate, but it's like when you think of Doomsday, you think of a monster, So it is kind of weird that it's like so slim. Like it's still big, but it's just not big enough.
Yeah, I agree. All right, and then a Batman Hush here. Joker, and this is just early things. It's just kind of the base body here, with the head.
They'll probably add more stuff. Yeah,
and Hush Robin, dude. Love getting the Boy Wonder. We just don't get enough of him.
We don't, and this looks definitive for me. Like it can work for Teen Titans. It can work for your Batman. Like the colors are right. Everything's
colors are right. Colors are right. You get the soft goods with the yellow inside cape, the black outside.
Double layered, wired.
Just needs his baton, or his staff.
Yeah,
it's all set. Dude. Get some X-Men stuff here to talk about. We're getting Iceman from
Bobby
Drake.
I think like Iceman is one of my favorite X-Men just because of how big he was in the Fox movies. Like I love Bobby, man. Give me all the Bobbies.
Iceman, yeah, this looks great. Not much to go on because Iceman is just a dude, right? Naked dude. We'll see how they do the paint apps on this. I'm assuming paint apps. I don't think translucent based off of this. We'll see what they do.
They're gonna do paint apps, but because it's gonna be like with the X-Men Jim Lee line, right? They're continuing the Jim Lee line, I think.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah.
It's gonna be paint apps, and so it's gonna look really simple and bare bones. And I think the price might drive away people just with how simple it's gonna be.
Okay.
Because we'll probably only get like some cell shading to kind of replicate kind of ice, but that's it.
Yeah. You don't think like any type of like frosting or like ice tips?
That would be cool. Like maybe if they did like some like glittery stuff or some sort of effect to make it look like ice. That would be cool. Yeah.
We'll see. We're also getting some Spider-Man 2099 figure here. It's like the villain.
It says it's Venom 2099.
Okay, so Venom 2099, dude. This is cool that they're going, this way into the Spider-Man line.
And they hadn't even made a Spider-Man 2099. So that's probably coming.
Just Marvel Legends and SH
Mezco
Figures.
and Mezco.
Oh, and Mezco did one. Yeah, yeah, that's true. Next up, though, Jubilee from X-Men, dude. Love the trench coat on this, dude. Soft goods on that. Love the pink and the blue shirts. Like this to me, though it might be more Jim. No, she wasn't part of Jim Lee's. This is the animated show, right? She was created for the animated show. And so just really, really, you can see that animation. I love it.
Yeah, this is the best Jubilee to date. And honestly, sometimes I feel like it's really jarring when you have a sculpt to fabric transition when they're supposed to be one piece, but it actually doesn't look bad. I don't know, like the colors are exactly matching. And I feel like since the fabric is double layered, it has the wrinkles and it just looks like one piece to me. Like it doesn't actually look
like it's broken.
Like I think they did a great job executing that.
I agree. Like the yellow paint on her gloves matches exactly to her jacket.
Yeah, like there's
to her sleeves, to the jacket. Yeah,
and no difference. Yeah, seamless.
But yeah, I'm excited for this Jubilee, man. This is fun.
I know now. Like, got to give us that beast now. That beast, Gambit.
That's gonna be fun. All right, here's a close look at Bloodsport from Suicide Squad. It's cool, looking tacky. Wonder if they give us the Idris Elba head. I don't know. Hopefully, maybe
they better. They better.
Yeah, they should. They should, right? They should.
Yeah.
All right, and here's a lineup of the boys that Mayfix has done. We got A Train there. Got Maeve, Black Noir, Homelander, the Deep, the pervert himself, Soldier Boy, and Starlight. So it looks good, man. This is fun. When we gonna get Billy the Butcher? When we getting Huey? When we getting Mother's Milk?
No, but you know what's also too? They need to give us like a even though he died like really fast, to translucent, like to have the 7, you know? Because like how are you gonna have this? Like this is only 6 because Soldier Boy's not part of the 7, you know? So like they like at least have a complete 7, you know?
How are they gonna do translucent?
A translucent figure.
He's
okay. You know what's gonna be funny then? Just put the 7 and just have these 6 figures and say the 7 and just put like a name tag. Yeah, just put a name tag.
A name tag with an empty stand.
Translucent.
That's kind of like McFarlane when he did that My Hero Academia figure that was just gloves. Do you remember that? It was a My Hero Academia figure and it was an invisible character. And all it was just a pair of gloves in this giant, like standard action figure box. Yeah. Oh my God. All right. Well, that's going to wrap it up for Mayfix, man. Lots of fun stuff there.
They've actually already released Billy Butcher.
Okay.
And they actually haven't. Well, this kind of came out just like later, like really late, but they teased Huey. They teased Huey.
Perfect.
So Huey's coming.
Love it.
And Billy's already here. It's like the only new ones, like because like Starlight, like they came out with it was Homelander, then Black Noir, then Starlight. The new Deep, ones, well, the Deep was pretty new. Like I don't think anybody has. I think he's just been pre-ordered. But like, the Maeve and the A Train are like the brand new. Like people like those are like the ones that people never even seen before. You know,
and they look good. I think A Train looks really good.
Oh my gosh, yeah! Like this is a dream to have like the 7 crew because then like I'm always just thinking like you could have like the 7 versus the Justice League versus the Avengers. That
would be cool. Nice displays. All right, let's jump over to Haya. Got some fun things here. Got Daryl, which we've talked about. Negan, of course. We love that. Check out our breakdown on Haya's reveals from San Diego Comic-Con for a full thing on that. But dude, we're getting Sulu.
That's good. Good that they're continuing. Like I ordered what's his name? I ordered the Spock. I didn't get the Captain Kirk yet, but I got the Spock.
Nice, dude. So Spock. We got what's his name? The Doctor, Hank or McCoy, right? Dr. McCoy.
Billy Butcher.
Yeah, Kirk.
Carl Urban.
Sulu, so now Aurora, Chekhov.
Uhura and Chekhov.
And
Simon Pegg.
Yeah, Irish guy,
dude,
right?
Simon Pegg and his alien buddy.
Oh my God.
Those guys are hilarious in that movie.
Yeah. So cool, man. Negan's looking beautiful, of course. And Sulu, dude. Man, that's John Chu. That looks
likeness is there.
Good. Yeah.
Likeness is there, yeah.
So good.
And then again, we need the villains.
Do you think we get Eric Bana's villain from 2009? Because it is if you see here on the label, it says Star Trek 2009. So that's the first movie.
We need that.
Fire everything.
It's good, guys. It's good.
Yeah, okay. I can't remember what they're called. That's all right. But yeah, and so that's everything. They're looking amazing here. Andrew Scott, we talked about before. That's the Dolph Lundgren from Universal Soldier. Yeah, these are fun, man. I'm excited to see what Star Trek figures we get next.
I can't believe you said that. I finally clicked in my head that was Eric Bana.
Oh yeah,
because it doesn't look like him. I just realized that was Eric Bana.
Since how long has that been? 2009. How many years have you got not knowing?
I see it now.
I do want to shout out the paintwork though. It's something that Haya does really good, man. I'm telling you, dude, they add some type of pink under there, man.
Yeah. A lot
Makes
of realism.
it come to life. Yeah. All right, let's take it around the net and wrap up our show here today. From Syndicate Collectibles, we are getting a Bloodsport action figures. This is Jean-Claude Van Damme, and the guy he fights, right? The only reason I know this movie is because of Hot Shots, that like parody movie with Charlie Sheen, but they do an homage to this. It's funny because in the movie they like wrap their arms up and they like put hot wax or broken glass, or like barbed wire they can wrap around their wrist. They fight. And in the parody, Hot Shots, they go over. They can put it in jelly beans, ice cream, M&Ms. That's what they put it. Shout out if you watch Hot Shots Part 2. But yeah, here we go. Syndicated Gloves.
Who have you made? Have you heard of these guys? Have they made anything before Syndicate Collectibles?
They made that werewolf thing that we talked about.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So it's a little small, and the pumpkin head stuff there.
Oh, okay.
A little bit.
Yeah,
smaller.
they look high quality, and they're 7-inch scale, so they kind of look like on par, like like with the Storm Collectibles quality.
Storm Collectibles.
Like
that's kind of what I was seeing too, as well. So yeah, a little fun for that. 80s action movies, dude. I'm telling you that there's a market there.
There's a market there, but you got to go 6-inch, guys. Go 6-inch.
A little closer look at them.
That guy's ugly.
All right. Next from My Hero Academia. Here we have shout out to Paternia, paternia.com. Went ahead and shot this photo here. We have Mika.
Who's making this toga?
Oh boy. Figma.
Are you sure?
Let me check.
I think based off the stands that it's Amazing Yamaguchi. But that's what's throwing me off. That it looks like Amazing Yamaguchi stand, but it
I think you
doesn't,
actually are.
But it doesn't look like Amazing Yamaguchi. You know what I'm saying?
It might be Revoltech.
Because Figma hasn't really done anything with the My Hero for a while now. And like kind of Amazing Yamaguchi has been kind of picking up the slack. They've done like Dabby, Shiggy. And it makes sense because Amazing Yamaguchi has already, well, it's up for pre-order. I've already pre-ordered like Dabby and Shiggy. So you need Dabby, Shiggy, and Toga for like the big three villains,
Okay.
But that's what's weird about it. Like that's the stand. Like that's the Amazing Yamaguchi Realtek stand. But this figure doesn't look as exaggerated as the Amazing Yamaguchi line has been. That's what's kind of throwing me off. So I'm wondering if they're kind of pulling even more back.
Yeah. Kyoto Amazing Yamaguchi. Yeah.
That's really weird. And it's good and bad because it's going to throw off the previous figures. But I like this aesthetic more.
I see.
Like the less exaggeration. But it's going to kind of throw off, like, especially like with Bakugo and Deku, who were the first Amazing Yamaguchis. They're really exaggerated. And this doesn't look like it has that exaggeration.
Yeah, it looks a little more.
Well, like you said, like it's a Figma because it does look like a Figma.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. I don't see the Amazing Yamaguchi in there.
Yeah.
Interesting. All right. Yeah. Shout out paternia.com. Thank you for taking that shot. Let's keep going here. All right. We got some more Haya stuff here. Some Heat Ray Godzilla, some Evolved Godzilla, and a Heat Ray translucent version. So kind of how you were asking for a translucent in the spikes, and you might be getting that from Haya, man.
And for my Godzilla stuff, like I'm kind of actually going in the route of Haya. Like I ordered, the Shimu instead of the Haya Shimu instead of the figure arts. For one, it was cheaper, and there's like better aspects. It's not completely better, but there's better aspects to it than the figure arts.
Right. For you, yeah.
Yep.
I feel that. Okay, and then let's jump over to Nacelle. Nacelle is kind of the guys that do with the biker mice from Mars.
Oh, okay.
Here's the villain from that, some type of support character. But you get Vinny, I think is his name, and you got his bike. So the bikes were being made. It's cool to get those bikes out there. Getting this homie right here with the chopper.
Remember when they were on the debut cover of like that toy magazine? Whatever happened to that?
Toy Collector. That? Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah, I think that magazine's still going. I
think nobody buys that.
Toy Collector.
That's sad, man.
Shout out, dude.
Yeah, shout out to like because I remember that he got the exclusive reveal for these. I think
he did. Yeah, he did
on his magazine
on the cover issue. Yeah,
yeah.
But yeah, there's the chopper bike looking real good, dude. I do like the saddle. I think it's fun. What I'm here for though is this bike. This bike is cool. It's the
Akira bike.
Yes, Akira homage bike.
Akira, or even like kind of like the Ranger, the Space Ranger bike, kind of.
Oh yeah, from yeah, for sure. That turned into the hoverboards. Yeah.
Yeah. So now you got your
So
turtles, you got your street sharks coming out, and your biker
that's true from a
mice. You got them all. That's the another shelf, you know.
90s cartoon. But they are also doing this. I'm not sure if these are prototypes or if this is going to be a black and white because they did show them in color as well. So I'm assuming it's a color variation on these
Right.
figures.
Yeah, that is weird.
So just different outfits for the biker mice. All right, next up, The Expanse. Now, this was a Kickstarter buy and sell that I was interested in because I like the show and the books, but ultimately decided not to back it. And
Yeah, it wasn't worth it.
I'm kind of glad I did. I think I made the right choice there. We'll take a look here at these figures, and you guys make your call for yourselves. But this is my personal choice. I'm glad I did not get these figures.
I
Uh,
knew it. I knew it when we talked about
you
them.
did, you did,
I was like, articulation's bad, sculpt's bad. Like they were
and
sloppily done.
now we got like painted prototypes or painted, potentially masters. Who knows what is here? But man,
You almost got suckered in because I remember
I
you were
almost got
like you
suckered
were
in.
about it. You were on us on you, John. These are
Dude,
bad
I
figures.
entered my
There's
credit card and everything.
I was like, there's no articulation. These are bricks.
And that's what we're seeing here. Like, I mean, just it's rough. It's rough. Yeah, she's probably
Yeah.
the best one out of all of them, but even that's not saying much. It's just oof.
Oh my god! What are they thinking?
I don't know.
Showing that?
Yeah,
Who is this? Nacelle?
Nacelle.
Okay, I'm gonna just like remember them to avoid them.
At least when they do like humanoids or like realistic humans, because it's not here. It's just not here. Like these are fine because they're cartoons, right?
Well, yeah, it's just like this is something like Super 7 would do. So it's like Super 7 is the
Right.
lowest bar you can beat, and so it's like you want to compete with Super 7, yeah, that's the bar.
But then you get into these humanoids and you're giving me these flat faces, lifeless eyes.
Dude, the worst one
Man,
is that chick in the armor.
I agree. The Martian.
Ridiculously bad. What
That's
is
bad.
that? John, you can get an alcohol wipe and wipe that, and I could paint that up in like 5 minutes better than you. Like just making the eyes not cockeyed and the eyebrows symmetrical. Like what?
Yeah, I agree. I don't know what happened, but I'm really glad I did not back this. And again, maybe they're still making some changes along the way. Who knows? But
I'll
from
tell
this
you right
point,
now, the only changes they're gonna make are because think about it. These are like on display show figures. The only changes that are gonna come are gonna be changes for the worse. I'll tell you that because they're gonna be mass produced.
true, true. More chances for error. Yeah. So I'm a little sad because I do like this property, but I'm also kind of happy that I did not go for this.
What's kind of crazy is like you see there's a cut at the elbow, but you can't even see a visible hinge. So, dude, I'm betting that you can get like a 15-degree bend, if that. You know what I'm saying?
I agree. I don't see it.
Like you're not even going to get a 45-degree. You're going to get a 15-degree bend.
And in this one you can kind of see a little bit of a cut,
That one you're going to get the 45. You're going to get the 45 done. But the rest you're going to get the 15.
but I don't see it here unless they're hiding it really well.
I don't know. You're getting a 15 degree. I don't know, man. Why even put the cut there?
I don't know.
Crazy.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so there you go. There's the Expanse from
for rotation. For rotation.
The chair looks cool, but I mean that's about it. That's all I can say.
Also, if I remember, they were like not that cheap of figures. I think they were like 35.
Yeah, they're
40.
Yeah, I think they're like 40 or something. All right, let's jump over to boss fight. We got a little bit of an update from Red Sonja, and we're getting the black and white bloody version on display over at San Diego Comic-Con. This looks fun. Like I like the contrast of this. Definitely prefer the skin tone over the black and white, but I do like the contrast here.
Yeah, I agree with you. It's like a nice thing that could be like a con exclusive or just like a variant to exclusive to a store or something, because it does look nice. Like that red is just so jarring. Sad to see though that the elbows are not being addressed. Like we can see now that they're moving forward with the variant that's how it's gonna be, like it's gap B, man.
It's not as bad, but it's still gaps.
Well, if you remember, like you can't see it here, but I told you they needed to do what Legends does, where it's a 3-piece. Instead, it's 2 pieces and a joint. There's no cap on the back, and so even if you look if they show this figure from the back, it's gonna look even worse, straight up, because it's just an exposed joint.
Yeah. All right.
So sad to see, because I was really excited for this figure.
I was too. And we'll see what Boss Fight does. I know they're working with Sideshow now on those Darkness Army of
figures. Yeah.
The board game figures. Yeah. So we'll see. Maybe they're taking some lessons.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll go ahead and wrap up our show this week. Thank you, friends, for tuning in. We're going to start talking about our pick of the week. Josh, what do you think? What's your pick of the week this week? A lot of convention stuff. I do want to, while we're thinking about our pick of the week, again, just shout out to Toy Shiz, shout out to Robo Don't Know, Paternia, and
Toy Arc.
Toy Migos, and a big shout out to Toy Arc. This show would not be possible without your photos. So thank you so much for posting those. And again, we really do appreciate being able to use those. And again, toyarc.com, guys, check them out. They cover toys, Joe's, Hasbro, and Sentai. So if you're into it, check them out. They got them all one location for you. All right, Josh, what do you think? What's your pick of the week?
Let's see. There was just so much good stuff from Mayfex. The freaking Frosted Flakes, Tony the Tiger. Yeah, that's the sleeper hit. Okay, sleeper hit. I think I'm gonna go with the Mayfex Jubilee. The Mayfex is the standout for me.
That's a really good one. That's a good pick. All right, I think
there was a lot of good stuff. Yeah, there's tons of good stuff. Something for everybody.
I'm kind of thinking
The Expanse.
A lot. I'm thinking a lot about what I almost did. Yeah. No, I'm really digging that Nightmare Batman. That was cool. The Robin was good from Mayfix. Tony the Tiger was really good, dude.
That's the sleeper hit. Sleeper hit.
But those turtles too. Getting
Hey, you can only pick one. We're not talking about the whole show. We're talking about one figure only.
Oh,
stand out with the Tony Tiger sleeper hit. That's it.
I'll go Nightmare Batman. Nightmare
Batman. Okay.
One
thing though with that, just seeing the way they did with Jubilee, it kind of would have been nice if
they did it there too.
Yeah, and I think maybe they didn't do it because the texture on that is a leather, because it's a leather jacket. Maybe that's why they didn't do it. But it would have been cool to see that, because it could add. I feel like they did it so well with that Jubilee. Like, could work.
They did a good job. All right. Well, thank you, friends. Make sure you guys leave your comment down below of your pick of the week. Really want to hear from you guys. Thank you, everyone who's liked, subscribed, watching this show. Thank you so much. And as always, friends, keep collecting, keep playing, and may the action figure gods smile upon you. Peace.